We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Now Sacramento starting five. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Levine is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Grizzlies, we've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Zach Edey. Jalen Wells is out there with Morant. GA, if you're a team that's serious about playoff seeding, you're viewing this as the home stretch, aren't you?
Yeah, you don't want to wait until the very end of the year to make your move. This is when you stop experimenting. Just go with the things that you know you do well.
Levine laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Explosive drive from Levine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill like that.
And Wells the bucket on the assist by Morant.
There's just enough space for him to get to the rim. And look, the finish, yeah, that was flawless.
Westbrook passes to Murray. Outside DeRozan. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Out to Morant. Plays it up off the glass.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Outside DeRozan. Westbrook passes to Murray. They set the pick. Three-pointer. Trains the three-pointer.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a three-point game. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, the Grizzlies head coach and I were able to chat. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Any thoughts, Richard, on Keegan Murray's progress throughout his career?
Well, he's become more than just an outside shooter. He's worked hard on his defense, his ball movement. Murray is growing into a multifaceted player that they were looking for.
The Kings have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. For three, Levine. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Morant with the bucket.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Now here's Westbrook. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era, when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
And the first one drops.
You look at Westbrook's career, he has always been that guy, a triple-double machine who works hard on both sides of the ball night after night.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Westbrook finds Murray. Now here's DeRozan, covered by Wells. A shake. And DeRozan with the layup.
Goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
Here's Edey. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Keegan Murray.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside for Murray. It's stolen by Aldama. Back to Wells. Nailed from three-point land. Wells has got 5 now.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Here's Westbrook, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
A comfort zone for Westbrook. He still has so much confidence in his mid-range game.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Pass to Sabonis. Sacramento moving it around. Murray kicks to Levine. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. It's Morant with the drive. Count it. Good. He's got 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
DeRozan surveying the D. With the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the dunk by Edey.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Levine, that's good.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game.
Edey, and the dunk by Edey.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Westbrook. On the wing, Levine. Back to Westbrook. 5 on the clock. And he drives in. Edey with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. To the paint. He's looking for Aldama and finds him.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
You would have thought that things could not have been more dramatic after regulation ended like it did, but they won that in overtime. Wow.
Sacramento making some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Keegan Murray. Hunter comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Malik Monk in for Russell Westbrook. And it's the Kings with the ball, trailing here by 8. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Zach Edey picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Grizzlies.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And both free throws good for Achua. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Morant left side. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Achua. Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And the jam by Levine.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, Levine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
Moran finds Edey, doubled by Sabonis. The 3 from Morant. Monk grabs the board. The Kings trail. Pass to Hunter. Here's Levine. Now Sabonis. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Monk outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Memphis has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Aldama. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Levine. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Caldwell Pope right side. Down low. With 2 seconds left. And Edey with the weigh-in. Now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
And they've repeatedly closed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
We've got Ty Jerome. Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's Contavious Caldwell Pope, and it's Pippen in at the 2-guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
Pass to Anderson. Jerome with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Achua. High-quality look, and he sinks it.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Monk against Jerome. And here's Anderson for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Outside, Levine. To the inside. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
Injecting energy into his team. That is what Malik Monk does.
Anderson outside. Shoots from 12. That one off the back iron and out. The Kings trail by 3. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Inside the paint, Levine's agility is just a difference maker. That's what allows him to get to almost any shot.
Here's Jerome. After the made shot from Zach LaVine. 3, Pippen, and another miss by Memphis.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
LaVine, good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Russell Westbrook's checked in for a chewing. Wells kicks to Jackson. To the right side. Here's Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Sacramento.
Westbrook passes to Monk. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant. Oh, wow! That is powerful. Ooh-wee. Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Now here's Jackson. Still scoreless. And that one's good by Clark.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Monk looking around. Westbrook passes to Hunter. Monk outside. Clock at 6. Stripped it away. Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. A 3-ball. Sacramento grabs the miss. Outside, LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
We see this time and time again from LaVine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Jackson in the corner. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. And it's Memphis with another.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Westbrook dishes to Hunter. Monk outside. Outside Westbrook. Kick out to LaVine. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Outside, LaVine. Inside, and Clark over to help. Hunter, for 3, buries the long-range jumper. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game.
And a very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Memphis. Edey comes in for Brandon Clark. And Santi Aldama is subbed in for G.G. Jackson. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. DeRozan comes in for Zach LaVine. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And again, Memphis no good. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Richard the dynamic John Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than John Morant, and I'm coming up short. John doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
The offensive rebound. Morant takes off and finished off by Morant.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Down low, Sabonis, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Wells. Morant, the bounce pass. Aldama passes to Morant. Wells sets the pick for Morant. Morant with another miss. Kings leading now by 3. Sabonis finds Hunter. Now DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
There's Morant. He's coming off a 31-point game against Miami.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Sabonis, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now it's a 7-point Kings lead. Morant looking around. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Murray's checked in for Hunter, and Levine subbed in for Monk. Here's Edey. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Edey's got 10. Kings leading now by 4. Westbrook kicks to Levine. Pass to Sabonis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Edey picks one up. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
First free throw is good.
You can tell Sabonis brings a lot of heart to his game. He's serious about winning, but he also knows how to enjoy himself out there with his team.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Grizzlies trail by 6. And here's Morant. 17 points in the game. Right.
Have mercy.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, job turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Outside Levine. Murray outside. Pass to DeRozan. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Grizzlies shooting 44% from the floor since we began the 2nd quarter. Here's Morant. Sabonis grabs the board.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Fires the 3. No good that time. Morant against Westbrook, and that one, good. Morant's got 11 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Sacramento. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Back right after this.
Get ready for some high off the air and amazing stuff from your pocket bike.
Welcome, everybody. This game has been all about Zach LaVine's impressive play.
You like how he's attacking on the interior, going after those high-quality looks. I mean, they tried to hassle him defensively, but to no avail.
Yeah, many of his points came in heavy traffic, something he better get used to. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, I know they're technically underdogs, but they don't think that. They think they're coming out with a W, man.
A positive group with a lot of confidence. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
we've got... second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Outside DeRozan. Shoots over Wells. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. The three from Morant. Sacramento grabs the miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Kevin?
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. And it's Westbrook missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Altama gets the bucket. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Outside DeRozan, driving inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Morant passes to Aldama. It's to Wells. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And here are the numbers for Morant. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's averaging 30 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Murray kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Levine. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
One side.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Right side, DeRozan. Levine kicks to Murray. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 6 points for Keegan Murray.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Aldama gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now DeRozan. 8 points for him. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. All right, a chance to check out stats for Zach LaVine.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt He's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Here's Westbrook.
Defensively, though, much improved here in the second half. They've limited the open looks, making them work for everything.
Offensive rebounding comes down to muscle and hustle, and Sabonis got a lot of both.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Kings. Pass to Levine. A three-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies with the lead. Here's Edey. Tries it from 19. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Levine. Ja Morant with the rebound. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the drive. And the basket is good. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain it.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The lefties are funky, just a little bit tricky. Sabonis around that hoop is a tough man to stop.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Wells' shot is good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
When you see the impact of Jalen Wells and what he's done on the defensive end, Richard, it's still surprising he went in the second round.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of teams kicking themselves right now for passing him because Wells has shown at a very young age how incredible of a defender he can be.
Jerome, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Monk's checked in for the Kings. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Levine. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. Jerome deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Poke loose. It's stolen by Monk. And now the Kings fast break. Wide open look here for Murray. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 5th assist in this one. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Jerome with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to Edey. Now here's Wells. DeRozan defending. From the wing. No good off the front iron.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And it's Levine that time on the assist from DeRozan. Levine's got 19 points.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach Levine, he is on fire.
As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Back to DeRozan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DeRozan's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Jerome passes to Wells. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Outside, Levine. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Back to Jerome. Wells in the corner. Takes the three. And the three ball is good. 12 points for him. Sacramento's gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Levine kicks to DeRozan. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Count it.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Clark left side. To the middle. Edey can't hit.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. To the paint. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Oh, just a clever play by DeRozan, using the pick and roll to make space for someone else.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. Second, the Grizzlies.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
1:07 left in the third quarter. Jerome passes to Morant. He's looking for Caldwell Pope and finds him. No good that time.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hunter kicks to Monk. Back to Hunter. And the shot goes in. And it's a 5-point Kings lead.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Pass to Anderson. Levine against Morant. For three, Caldwell Pope. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 9th assist in the game now.
It all started with Ja breaking the line and forcing the defense to collapse.
Now here's Levine. He's got 22. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Kings ahead, up by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our state. Farr, assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Caldwell Pope out there with G.G. Jackson. Then there's Ty Jerome. Then there's John Morant. And it's Clark in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Outside Jackson. Count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Clark.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Pass to Hunter. Over Caldwell Pope, and the Kings check on 2 more.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Morant against Monk. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 28.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
And Westbrook, here we go. And Westbrook throws it down.
aggressive move by Westbrook, but then again, look, what else is new?
Morant dishes to Jackson. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
Jerome against Westbrook. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Sabonis. And he goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Clark a screen on Westbrook. Jerome against Westbrook. Here's Aldama. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Kings leading. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Sabonis in a slam dunk by Sabonis.
As a coach, you know that you can count on Sabonis to give you a double-double every night.
Jerome passes to Caldwell Pope. And Hunter over to help. Morant with a wide open look. No good on the three. Kings leading now by 4. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Hunter. And here is Monk. Left side Westbrook. Jerome with the rebound.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And sweet drive there. KCP, a smooth operator with terrific straight line speed.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Shooting for Sacramento. Malik Monk. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Monk.
Even in college, you can see that Monk had the ability to take over a game with his scoring, and we've seen those skills translate into the pro game.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Murray's checked in for Sabonis. DeRozan comes in for Achua. And Levine subbed in for Hunter. Both shots good from the stripe.
With his skill and athleticism, Monk is a very valuable piece in your rotation.
Here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Aldama. Sacramento grabs the miss. Westbrook's got 5 rebounds tonight. DeRozan, second chance shot. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Shooting for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan. 1 shot.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Here's Aldama. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
And the jam by Levine.
You can bump Levine, but you won't change his course.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant outside. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Morant. No good again that time. Murray scanning the floor. Here's Levine. In the corner, it's Hunter. Outside DeRozan. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. 9-point game. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Morant's got 11 in the second half.
If Morant knocks those down consistently, you got zero chance on defense.
On the wing, Levine, guarded by Morant, and it's Hunter with the jam.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And the dunk by Edey.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
Timeout called by Coach Isolo. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Westbrook comes in for Hunter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I was able to catch the message that Memphis's coach was giving to his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Westbrook rips down the rebound.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
DeRozan. And it's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Good on the basket.
One of the best in the league at drawing contact. DeRozan doesn't get the whistle there, but sends it home anyway.
Morant outside. And the three misses. Kings leading now by 13. Outside, DeRozan lays it in off the window.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Down low, gets it to go.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Kings.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Zach LaVine.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Beyond the arc, cleared away by Sabonis.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
No good. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Off the glass. Here's Westbrook. LaVine deciding where to go with it. Now Murray. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Zach LaVine.